Hi everyone, it's April 21st and here we are at our regular every Wednesday guided meditation, tarot and angel card reading. So I'm gonna start with a tarot card and we're gonna start with that. So I hope everybody's doing great today. Okay. You know, it's really important to be in nature. I know everybody says that. I feel really blessed because last night I went for a walk for about 2 hours, a hike. It was great. And it was dark by the time I came home. But where I live, I feel really safe. And there's big evergreen trees and fir trees. And it just was really nice. I hadn't been able to walk in the evening for a couple days. And it's just a really wonderful meditation to just kind of be quiet and walk. And it just was fabulous, just really fabulous. You know, if you just keep your eyes open, nature is so beautiful. And if you just allow yourself to be in nature and feel the connection, that's the connection. Everybody is looking for connection. Everybody is looking for a person to connect with, a thing to connect with, stuff to connect with. Nature will never let you down. You just connect with nature and you move into this blissful state of feeling a part of everything greater than yourself, including a supreme being, a divine intelligence. So it's a very spiritual thing for me. And I am so blessed that I don't have to get in the car and drive anywhere. I just walk out of my house and it's all right there. And it's incredible. And I feel so blessed. So now I'm going to pull some cards, okay? Let me get some music on here. Okay, something nice and relaxing. Okay, so we're going to pull the tarot cards this time, and here we go. I always like to start with the tarot cards. They're archetypes, and they are very powerful energetic tools that resonate and are appropriate no matter when you listen to them. And no matter when you watch this, you'll see if you watch this again in 3 days or tomorrow morning or whatever, you'll hear something else or you'll see something else. So you're making a connection because they are almost like mutating energetic tools. Okay, so we're divinely protected by angelic beings and divine white light as we pull these cards, so there can be no negative interference or energies coming into the sphere of us being together now or whenever you listen or watch. So, regardless of what the cards look like, and we'll see what happens here. Today is the 21st, which is a 2-in-1, which is a 3-day. A 3-day is pregnant with possibilities. It's like in the major arcana, the 3 is the Empress card, and she's pregnant with creativity. So today is pregnant with possibilities. All right, here we go. Cutting the cards once, twice, and 3 times, because today's a 3-day. And this is the card. Okay, so this is actually, I can't believe this is the Death card, you know, which is crazy. When I was talking about no matter what the cards are that come up, I was thinking, when I get the Death card, it kind of freaks people out. And here we have the Death card, okay? Just as I was thinking that, as I was talking to you all, and the Death card comes up. All right, let's talk about the Death card. It's not a scary card, okay? But sometimes when I do private readings for people and the card comes up, they, oh no, you know, but it's not like that at all. You'll see. Okay. Here's the card. You see there's a knight. He's got a red plume. He's on a white horse. There's a pope in yellow right in front of him. And there's a woman kneeling with a rose and a little child with a rose halo, a flower halo, a flower crown. And then there's a old person with white hair lying there with a cover on him, a blue cover. And we have a white horse, and the horse is kind of prancing, okay? And then we have the knight, which is really a skeleton, okay? The death card, 13, okay? And he's carrying a black flag with a white flower. Okay, and there is a castle in the background with the sun coming up or going down. Okay. There's also, as you see this creature, this man lying down with the gray hair, he had a crown on and it's fallen off. And he's got a scepter also next to him, which he's not holding on to any longer because he's lying there either resting or he's passed away. Okay, so let's talk about what this means. First of all, we have a black knight on a white horse, okay? The knight is a skeleton, okay? So it's kind of like getting down to the bare bones of things, all right? And he's wearing black, which is all colors in one, and he's on a white horse, which is the opposite. So this is like the blending of the black and the white and the blending of those, okay? And then you have the shadow side of a person, okay? So this horse is white, and that's spirit and purity. And then you have the Pope, who's in a yellow robe, which is the solar plexus, which is spiritual power, which is aligned with the sun coming over the mountains, coming up or going down, and the white flower and the flag, which is purity. The flag is black and white. The knight is black, the horse is white, and the skeleton inside actually is yellow. If you look at his face, he's yellow. The same as the sun, the same as the Pope, okay? Same as the crown, the same as the ground. The crown that has fallen off this man down here. So this card right now, we have the woman who, by the way, is in white also, purity, and she's wearing a red rose, and the child is wearing blue and red and has the rose crown on his head. Okay, first of all, the roses are and she's wearing actually her halo is white and red. She's got the roses and lilies. Roses and lilies are of the magician, okay? The first major arcana card, the magician is under an arbor of red roses and there are white lilies coming up in front of him. So those are the red and the white, the blending of the red and the white is a very powerful spiritual metaphor for the blending of male and female. All right, so use your imagination, you know what I'm talking about. And the fact that this woman in white is wearing a white robe and she's got red and white flowers, this is about creativity. Remember I said today is the 3 days pregnant of possibilities? The little boy is wearing blue, a blue robe, which is speaking with innocence. The blue is your throat chakra, speaking with innocence, the innocence of a child. In other words, kind. Children usually aren't mean. They're kind. So speaking with kindness, and he's got red leggings on, so he's grounded. So speaking with kindness, with the youthful wonderment of the magic of life, but grounded, okay? And he's wearing the colors of the red roses. He's wearing the red roses in his hair, okay? So that's the magician again. Now, this black and white business is, nothing really is black and white, you know? It just seems to be black and white, but there's shades of black and shades of white. And black and white equals gray, and gray is the shadow side. So this is about the death of the shadow side of yourself to allow the light to come in. See the Pope? He's the light, aligned with the sun. They're both gold, okay? And golden yellow, as is the face of the skeleton. See, he's got a yellow face. So the color of yellow is the solar plexus, and that's your power center. So your power center has the ability to help you see the shadow side of yourself and bring it out into the light, okay? And here's the gentleman lying down with the white hair and a white shirt with blue over him. His crown has fallen off. That's the falling of the way. The falling away of the old things that no longer work. See, he's got white hair, he's got gray hair. The falling away of things that no longer work. This card is about the death of the old, the falling away of the things that no longer work. The shadow side, the illusions, the having to wear armor, and instead to be more innocent, like a child, in the way you see the world, in the way that you allow the light to come in, see the sun coming in from the mountains, and to let your higher self, you're the Pope, your higher self guide you to let go of the old. You know, let go of the ego. The crown came off, okay? The crown fell off of the man who's lying on the ground. Let go of the ego of who you appear to be. That's the surface appearance. Let that all go. Let it all go. And just allow the light to come in, have the innocence of a child, move forward. The white horse is purity and spirit. Move forward with purity and spirit, and trust that letting go of the old is going to take you to new places, allow you to have new relationships, and allow things to be on a higher vibration. So think about the things you're letting go of, or things that need to be let go of, and blend that male-female, the white and the red flowers, that male-female part of yourself, so you are more whole, embracing the shadow side of yourself, to acknowledge it, be conscious of it, and then don't hold on to it anymore. Don't be attached to it anymore. Once the shadow side comes to light, it's not a shadow side anymore, right? So that's what this card is about. It's about the death of the old, moving forward with purity and light, okay? Very interesting. All right, now we're gonna see, think about as you watch this, and if you watch it again, think about it at that particular time that you watch it again. What is it that you're moving away from? What is it that needs to be let go of? Okay? The death of the old patterns, the old ways of being, the death of disconnecting from your shadow side, or what the things you've done in the past that you're not proud of, that you kind of hide from yourself. Let them come into the light. Be conscious of them. Be aware of them. And then once you shine the light on them, you bring them, those disconnected parts of yourself, back into being embraced by the conscious you as you are right now. And that allows you to be even more whole as you move forward, as the horse is getting ready to go with his foot up, ready to go. I was just talking to someone last night about shadow sides, and he was talking about the parts of himself from the past that were very uncomfortable, and the mistakes that he'd made, and how sorry he was he made those mistakes. And I said, you just have to embrace that, become aware of it, because those are disconnected parts that are along the road of life that you've left, and they're alone and isolated, and you need to bring them back with the conscious part of who you are right now and embrace them so you are more whole. When you think about this, it's going to make sense to you, okay? Just think about it for a few minutes. I'm going to shuffle an angel card. Let's see what this card says in the way of substantiation or elaboration for what we just talked about. Okay, so this is the angel cards, and we're going to shuffle these, and we're going to cut them 3 times. Today's a 3-day. I like cutting in 3s or 4s. Sometimes I cut in 2s, but today feels like a 3 cut. So here we go. Oops. You trying to get my attention there? That card trying to get my attention? Okay, cut in 3 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Cupid. All right, let's see what Cupid has to say here. We send great waves of love. Look at this beautiful angel blowing heart bubbles. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. This doesn't have to be with a person. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about walking last night at sunset around the big fir trees and watching the sun go down and just feeling that connection. And that's what love is. It's feeling a deep connection with that in front of you, whatever that is, a person, a thing, your pet, a tree, the sky, clouds, the sunset. It's that connection. And that's the big love, the big love. The little love is personality to personality. The big love is that conscious, cosmic connection. So let's read what this is about. The Cupid card. Okay. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Do you realize what a gift it is to be alive? I do. I do. I really do. I just want to mention that every day I give thanks for my life. Several years ago, I was diagnosed with, out of the blue, an advanced stage cancer that has a very low chance of survival. And I beat the odds. So I am grateful every single day, because there was a long period of time where I would go to sleep at night and not know if I'd wake up in the morning. I was really sick. So anyway, I just passed the anniversary of that, which was April 14th. So it was like last week, really, when I did a class on Wednesday night. I didn't mention it last week though, but it was last week, last Wednesday, was the anniversary of that diagnosis after an exploratory surgery. And it was so crazy because I was in great health. I was meditating every day. I was eating organic. I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. I was living a really healthy lifestyle. I was doing really good work of service, to humanity in my practice, and everything was going great. And I remember sitting out in my backyard one morning meditating and thinking, this is what it's like when everything just flows and it just feels right. And then like a week later, I was diagnosed with an advanced stage cancer that came out of nowhere. Nobody in my family had cancer. It was just really a wild, wild ride. So I know what it's like to not know if I'm going to wake up. And I'm so grateful for my life, so grateful. This life is a gift and a blessing, and it's magical. This card comes to you because the angels see your desire for romance. Instead of fixing the externals in your love life, they assist you internally. The angels say that romance springs from falling in love with life itself. Just what I said, right? When you let the angels awaken this love within you, you naturally attract and experience more romantic love in your relationships. I just love when it's all connected and you see the connections. I mean, that is just such a rush. It's so magical to say something like I just said, and then here I read it. I don't know what these things are going to say. I don't have this memorized. Additional meanings for this card. Surround yourself with romantic beauty, such as roses. Da-da-da-da. Remember the roses on the woman's head and the little boy's head? And the red plume coming out of the armor on the knight? The skeleton knight? Okay. Give any emotional hurt to the angels. Ask Archangel Michael to help you release any painful attachments to previous or current lovers. That's an important one. Ask Archangel Michael. He can be in many places at one time, So it's not like if you ask him something and you don't think it's that important, you're taking him away from someone else. He's multidimensional. He can be in a lot of places at one time. Just ask him to help you. Last night when I was talking to this person on the phone, we were talking about how you just ask the angel to help you, a particular angel or the angels, plural. You just ask and you get answers and you get help. But if you don't ask, you don't get it. So you gotta ask, okay? So ask Archangel Michael to help you release any painful attachments to previous or current lovers. Clearly decide what you desire in your love life and affirm, it is safe for me to love and be loved. It is safe for me to love and be loved. It is safe for me to love and be loved. Well, we're going to choose one more card. Make it 3. Choose the 3rd card. We're going to choose from this deck. These guys have names. Okay, so let's see who comes up here. Give us substantiation, give us clarification, or elaboration, or all of the above. For the cards we've already pulled, the cards that have already shown up for us. I didn't have anything to do with it. I'm just moving my hands and the cards show up. I'm not pulling them. I'm just allowing my hands to be guided, to cut them where they're supposed to be cut so the right card will show up. Again, 1, 2, 3. And let's see who shows up. Desiree. Desiree showed up. So let's check out Desiree. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. Once again, ask the angels. So if you're on the verge of something big right now, maybe you should wait a little bit. It says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. As far as how long you're going to have to wait, I think that's going to be an individual thing. And to find out, you'll have to ask the angels, and they'll let you know. If you don't know what to do in a certain situation, you just have to stay present in the not knowing and conscious and aware in the not knowing until you know. You'll know. And you ask for guidance, you ask for help. And when you know, you move forward with full 100% conviction. You know exactly what to do. If you don't know what to do, stay. Just stay. Stay in place. Conscious and aware. You have to be conscious and aware so you can see the signs and the symbols of the direction you need to go in, and so that you can hear the internal guidance of when it's time to move forward. So we're going to read about Desiree in this one right here. Oh, I just opened right to it. That's pretty funny. Okay, there's a reason why you asked for heaven's opinion about this situation. In your heart, you knew something was amiss. I'm here to help you trust this wisdom within your heart. Although it may seem romantic to jump in without looking, this situation warrants otherwise. Since I am one of your guardian angels, your happiness is my central mission. This situation, as it currently stands, won't bring you the joy that you seek. There are other options available to you. One is to wait, just as I was saying. This will certainly improve your outlook, either because you will learn more information or because something better will come along. The second option is to go ahead with the current situation. You certainly have the free will to do so. Be assured that I will stay with you, whether you heed my caution or not. If you fall into a situation where you need my rescue, I'll be there with my unconditional love. Each time that you listen to me, and also each time that you ignore me, you grow and learn. Each time you listen to me and each time you ignore me, you grow and learn. So, I'm a believer in waiting and watching until the clarity comes. I'm thinking about, when I was diagnosed with that cancer, that advanced stage cancer that came out of nowhere, that kind of blew my mind and the mind of everybody that I knew who didn't take care of themselves the way I took care of myself. I didn't know what to do. I mean, go to Mexico, get alternative treatment, go get the chemo that they told me I was going to have more surgeries. I didn't find out I had the cancer till I had the first surgery. I really didn't think it was going to be cancer. And then when they told me it was cancer, I was like, what? How could this be? And I didn't know what to do. And I had friends saying, oh, you can't do chemo, it will kill you. And I had family saying, well, you better do chemo or it's going to kill you. And my family and my doctors were saying, go for the chemo. And my friends, my holistic friends, my spiritual friends were saying, don't do the chemo. Come to Hawaii, live on juices, go to Mexico, do wheatgrass, whatever. I didn't know what to do. So I basically just stayed present and aware so that I could get the symbols and get the signs and get the signals and see what came to me. And when I got the clear direction, I knew exactly what to do and exactly how to move forward. And here I am today, grateful to be here and grateful to share this time with you. And so let's get going with our meditation now. I'm just going to look at the clock here and we'll begin shortly. So when we were doing this live, which we did a live one last week, which was so cool. It was wonderful to see everybody again. I don't know when our next live one's going to be, but I think it's going to be in a couple weeks. I'm not sure where or how or what day, but if you're interested, message me or I'll let you know. I'll put it in the message of the class next week, next Wednesday, that I do online. Okay, so make yourself comfortable. When we did it in person, everybody laid down, okay? And when I was doing it live before COVID, people also would lie down. So make yourself comfortable. That's the most important thing. This is not Zen meditation. You don't have to sit up in a weird lotus position or any kind of position. Lay down and let it go, okay? I'll take care of the rest for you. We'll go on a little journey. And here we go. Ready? Allowing yourself to relax and let go. Allowing your eyes to gently close and noticing your breathing and how your breathing begins to change. There is a part of yourself that has been craving going deep within. There's a part of you that has been wanting and desiring this time to close your eyes, shut out the world, and allow yourself to go deeper into that creative part that is within you and within all of us. Each and every breath allows you to relax even more. Each and every breath allows you to release even more. Each and every breath allows you to go deeper and deeper. Each sound of my voice allows you to go deeper and deeper. If your mind begins to wander, which it probably will, that's normal. Just notice your breath. Your breath is your anchor. Your breath is what brings you back to the present moment. And with every inhalation, you can inhale in awareness. And with every exhalation, you can exhale away uncertainty, doubt, fear, worries, frustrations. You can exhale away any concerns of the day. Allow it to fall away. Any sounds that you hear that you recognize as everyday normal sounds, allow you to go deeper and connect even more with that energetic part of you within. The part that is beyond all illusion of superficial surface appearances. Beyond the illusion of your body, what it looks like. What your name is, what your race is, what your ethnicity is, what your age is. Beyond all of that is you, the real you, the deep you. And as we get older, the deep you becomes deeper. Things are more profound. So if you're younger, you have a lot to look forward to. And if you're older, you have a lot to look forward to. I'm going to count backwards from 5 down to 0. And each count will allow you to relax even more and go even deeper and deeper. Allowing this period of time to take you into a wonderful, healing parasympathetic state. The parasympathetic part of your nervous system is the only part that allows your body to heal and regenerate. Your body cannot heal and regenerate when you are in sympathetic dominance. And that's where most of everyday waking life is, sympathetic dominance. That's why it's so important to do things like this, or to do meditative walking, gratitude walking, because it balances your nervous system. It brings you into more parasympathetic so that you're not so sympathetic dominant. Sympathetic dominance is not healing. Parasympathetic dominance is healing. The key is to have balance between the two. And so now on the count of 5, feeling that daydreamy relaxation starting at the top of your head and moving down over your brow, over your eyes, down over your face. Feeling your jaw relaxing and letting go, and allowing there to be space between your upper and lower teeth. Place your tongue there now to feel that space. And then move your tongue away and allow the space to still be there. Your tongue relaxing comfortably in your mouth. The jaw hinges, releasing and letting go. And coming down now to 4 as the neck relaxes and lets go. The back of the neck, the front of the neck. All of those cervical bones in the back of the neck. All of the muscles in the front of the neck. Letting go. Releasing. Relaxing. Feel yourself falling into the surface upon which you're reclining. The surface upon which you're lying now. Just let your body just sink into that. Just let it go. And if you can and you want to, do the sigh verbally. Just let it go. more time on the next exhale. Yes. Coming down on the count of 3 now. Feeling the shoulders relaxing and letting go. From the top of the shoulders all the way down into the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, hands, and fingers. See if you can become aware of the tingling sensation of relaxation moving down through your arms, from the top of your head, down through your face and your neck, your shoulders, your arms, down through your hands. And feel that tingling, feel that energetic extension coming out of your fingertips. Feel that vibration. You can feel it. Yeah. And your torso beginning to relax now. The collarbones coming all the way down through the lungs, the center of your chest, releasing, your heart relaxing, all of the organs in your torso. On your right, your liver, gallbladder, bile duct. On your left, your spleen, pancreas. In the center, your lungs. And in the center, off to the left of it, your heart. Coming down through your solar plexus, underneath your rib cage, in the center, your diaphragm, down through your navel, and all of your digestive organs, balancing, healing, regulating, regenerating. That's it. Coming down now through your root chakra, and on the count of 2, coming down into your thighs. Feel your hip joints releasing, your pelvis releasing. As you come down and feel that relaxation in your thighs, on the count of 2. Down through your knees, down through your calves. And on the count of 1, feeling the relaxation moving down through your feet, your ankles, all of the bones, ligaments, tendons, and muscles in your feet, your heels, your soles, your toes, your arches. From the tips of your toes, the bottoms of your feet, to the top of your head, and even above your head, you feel the energetic relaxation energy just enveloping your body in the most wonderful, daydreamy, calming, renewing kind of vibration. It feels wonderful, doesn't it? Letting go, letting go, letting go of the old, letting go of what no longer works, letting go of the outdated ideas, letting go of the false selves, letting go of the pretense you put out to the world. Just let it all go. Just allow you to be beautiful, unique, wonderful, lovable, you. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 down to 0. And you'll hear some tones, and when you hear the tones, allow yourself to use the frequency of the tones to take your consciousness even deeper. Just soar on the vibration of the tones. to go even deeper as you drift from 1 down to 0. Imagine your third eye in the center of your forehead between your brows. Imagine you're able to see it from the inside, and it looks like a dark hole. It's actually a gateway. When you hear the tones, allow yourself to go through that gateway and go even deeper. That's it. Trusting and knowing that you're going exactly to the depth you need to go to the place you need to go to reconnect. To renew, to reinvigorate. Going deeper. Just allowing it to flow. And going deeper. That's it. And going deeper still. Imagine that you are in a boat. It's a rowboat. But you're lying down in the boat. And there are oars, but you don't need to use the oars. You're just lying down in the boat. Your eyes are closed. The sun is out. The temperature is perfect. You might feel little involuntary muscle movements underneath your eyelids. You're on a lake. And you hear the sounds of the water next to the boat, lapping up against the sides of the boat. You feel very safe. Any concerns about water you've ever had are gone. It's very hypnotic. It's very relaxing. And as you lie on your comfortable, soft area in the boat, there's some wonderful soft blankets there that you're lying on. It just feels great. You feel the warmth of the sun, but it's not too warm. You feel a gentle breeze. And you see in your eyelids patterns and mandalas from the energy of the sun coming down on your face. Beautiful mandalas of red and orange, coral and peach. And you look at the mandalas, the patterns on your eyelids, inside your eyelids from the sun, and you go even deeper still. The sounds of the water, very hypnotic, very soothing, very comfortable. You are just letting it flow. It's smooth sailing, so to speak. It feels great. You allow yourself to go even deeper, and deeper. As you go into a deep dream-like hypnotic trance. sound of the water seems to tap into a primordial part of your consciousness, allowing you to just flow with it. Just go with the flow. Everything feels peaceful, safe, comfortable. It's time to let go of the things that no longer work in your life. Whether it's a job, where you live, your relationships, bad habits, negative self-talk. Let it all go. It's time to let it go. The death of the old. It's time to allow in more positive thoughts about yourself, about others, about the world. Clear the space by letting the old go so the new can come in. Letting the old go, the pretenses, the superficialities, the surface appearances. Letting them go allows space for new energy, new, deeper interactions, new, more meaningful experiences, deeper connections, more love. More love of you and who you are and where you've come and what you've done, what you've experienced. More love and appreciation for the others in your life, those with whom you come in contact with, even for a few short moments. Some of them you'll never see again. But in that moment, and since now is all there is, in that moment, you and that other will have connected. Don't be caught in the surface appearance of what people appear to be, what they appear to have, their things. That's not who they are. That's not who you are. You, the real you, is way beyond all of that. Way beyond. The real you is a part of the water on which you're floating. And it's the water on which you're floating. The boat in which you're lying. The blankets, the softness that you're lying upon. All of it is a part of you, and all of it is you. The real you, the deeper you, the bigger you, the cosmic you. Be aware that if it doesn't feel good or right to move forward in a situation, that you are okay with staying in place, just as you are right now, in place on this calm lake, hearing the sounds of the water, feeling the breeze on your face, the warmth of the sunlight, seeing the patterns in your eyelids, and the sun shining down on your face. Everything is perfect in this moment. Everything is perfect in this moment. Free of all the preconceived ideas, all the prejudices, all of the expectations. Free of all of that. When all of that is gone, what there is perfection. Perfection. Peace. Beauty. Calmness. And drifting deeper. You feel a sense of reverence for all of life. You feel a sense of grace. You feel blessed. You feel blessed to be alive in this body, to have this body. You feel blessed to be able to take this time for yourself. To go with the flow. Allow yourself to go deep. Tune in to that part of you that always wants what's best for you and is always there for you. And it's time to come back now. So you sit up in the boat and you take the oars and you begin to row from the center of the lake to the side of the lake. That's it, easily. It's not a really big lake. And in a few moments, you find yourself at the edge of a pier. And you easily glide the boat up to the edge of the pier and loop the rope around the post. And as you pull it closer, you can very easily step up out of the boat. And now, standing on the pier, you turn around and you look at the boat, you look at the lake, and you see the sunlight dancing on the surface of the water. And you give thanks for the interlude and the respite and the soothing comfort of being rocked in that boat. How wonderful it felt. And you give thanks. And you feel blessed. And you feel divinely protected. And you feel deeply loved. And you feel deeply connected. Deeply loved and deeply connected to a force and a power greater than the little you, the superficial, surface appearance of you. Because you know you are so much more than that. You are so much greater than that. And you love the reminder that it is so. And so, until we meet again, I send you many blessings. I send you much love. And I wish you all good things. Until we meet again, namaste.